The U.S. prepares for another major hurricane as rescue and recovery efforts are still underway after Helene.
More than 230 people have now died since the hurricane hit less than 2 weeks ago. Debris lines the streets in some parts of Florida, now under evacuation orders ahead of Hurricane Milton. That strengthened to a Category 5 storm today, but is expected to weaken a bit before making landfall later this week. We have team coverage tonight. Christopher Salas reports on the preparations in Florida.
But first, KETV Newswatch 7's Eddie Messel shares how one Nebraska man is trying to help people in North Carolina affected by Helene. Eddie joins us live in La Vista.
Bill Quinicia, Brandon Brommer, the CEO and president of Heavy B Hauling here in Omaha, already had a load scheduled to go to Virginia. He said that load was rerouted to Asheville. That's when he got the call, and upon arriving in Asheville, he said the devastation that he saw was hard to even put into words. Now, Brommer tells me that what he saw inspired him to create a Stuff the Truck event to help those in need.
On entering the Asheville, North Carolina area, semi-truck driver Brandon Brommer says you could see the devastating impact of Hurricane Helene immediately.
I noticed a lot of cars, like we were talking about, on the side of the road that people had left in the middle of the night when the water was rising, and it flooded their cars out, and they made it to higher ground and the car died.
Cars, not the only property damaged, but thousands of houses, neighborhoods, grocery stores completely gone.
There's lumber shredded everywhere. It's hard to even put it into words, but it looks like somebody took the houses and buildings and put them through a paper shredder and then mixed it in with logs that have just been stripped clean of their branches and just piled it up against anything and everything.
After seeing the devastation, Brommer knew he had to do something.
When it really emotionally hit me was I got to the Western North Carolina ag grounds to drop the tanker off that I had, and I saw a woman walking. She had one shoe on and she was covered in dry mud.
That's when he got to work.
I have an asset that a lot of people don't have, so I have the ability to move a lot of things. I wanted to do something that the community could help with, made me feel like I was doing something, and we could all come together.
Brommer's Stuff the Truck event to donate supplies Tuesday will accept anything and everything.
It takes all of us to come together, even if it's just a case of water or, you know, a thing of trash bags, package of trash bags. Anything helps.
Whether you donate a lot or a little, Brommer says it'll all make its way to those in need in Asheville.
I'm going to stuff the truck. So as long as Omaha and Western Iowa and Eastern Nebraska show up, I am stuffing the truck. There's no limits, and if we get enough in that trailer that we need another trailer, we have a plan to get another trailer and another truck.
Now, for anyone planning on donating supplies, you can do so right here at the Boot Barn in La Vista. Now, there's already been some people who have donated things like cleaning products. There's some canned goods as well already here in the Boot Barn. Now, the truck, it is not here yet. It will be here later tonight, and that donation process will go all day tomorrow, starting at 8 a.m., ending at 8 p.m. Brommer tells me he hopes to have the truck full of supplies in Asheville by Thursday. Reporting live in La Vista, Eddie Messel, KETV Newswatch 7.